Yo, back again. Back on the scene. Hey, y'all know what time it is. Man, I got something for y'all. What's today's date, man? I believe it's hey, yo, what is this? March 9th? May 9th? 2023. Feeling good outside. Feeling good. Excited about what's taking place. Everybody's taking, notice and focusing on us as a people. Trying to see what is our next move, what is our next groove, giving us advice. Oh yeah, man. I love it. We're the main focal point. We've always been the main focal point. Hey, let's get some sage lit up in here. You know what I'm talking about? Oh yeah. I know y'all hate this. You know I gotta do it though. You know I gotta do it. I gotta do this for the haters. Man. Man, what y'all been noticing in the news lately? You see America about to come down? They struggling, they fighting, boy. They trying to keep this mug afloat, ain't they? I told you it's about to come down. About to come down to this. To get rid of that fake money. You know what I'm saying? Like that sage up in here, boy. Ooh, yeah. Like this. Yeah, this that dragon blood. What you know about that dragon blood for you sage? Real good, man. But anyways, enough of that. Ran across this video. I want y'all to check this out real quick. So there's a video with a Mexican giving advice to us as the so-called black people, which we don't go by black people anymore. See, they got to keep up. We're Aboriginal, true to this land, true to this whole entire world, true to this whole entire planet. Come down here, straighten this out, fix this up, fix this situation, clean your water. We're about to clean your food up, clean your water up, clean your air up. This is what we're down here, but we got to go through these steps and these processes and let these people play out their emotions. So without that being said, I want y'all to check out this video. I want you to look at this real quick. First of all, I want you to see something. Let's share the screen real quick. I want y'all to look at something and pay attention to this right here. Now, when you understanding people and where people come from and who's talking to you and what they're saying, you cannot generalize one nation of people, one group of people, but listen to him as he generalized us as a group of people as this is how we think. This is how we all are. Pay attention. This man has no idea who we are as a people. First of all, he's using the term black people. He's definitely off from that. But listen to this. Listen to this, brother. Listen.
This video right here, I'm making it for black people. That's right, black people. You know how y'all black people look at us and say, damn, why is Chico driving that badass truck? Why is Amigo having that badass car? You know how that is? We stick together. Us Hispanics, we work together. We help each other out. As a Hispanic, you know what I have seen with black people? You guys always trying to compete against each other. Who's got the better car? Who's got the better truck? Who's got the better bitch? Always comparing each other shit. Always trying to fight each other. Always trying to put each other down. Y'all need to work together, like us Hispanics do. That's the difference between Hispanics and black people. That's why a Hispanic starts a business. Most of the time, he's successful because he's not doing it all by himself. He's got help. We work together. Y'all black people need to do that. Stick together, help each other out. Stop the fucking competing. That's not helping. Peace.
You know what? I got
Okay.
to agree with
So
him.
what he
He's
said
right.
is,
That's car.
he said, hold on. First, look at this right here. First of all, I want you to pay attention to something. Pay attention. I'm gonna get to this. I'm gonna break this down. I don't want to be too long with this. I'm gonna be quick with this. First of all, look at this brother's eyes. I want you to look in his eyes and tell me what you see. See, this is what happens when you run across one of those who's awake. You just can't talk and run off your mouth. Because we can really get into it and just talk about what the real issue is. Look at this brother's eyes. He has a blue in his eyes. What Aboriginal person you know? Some of us, in Africa, we have different color eyes, but he has the blue eyes like his the people that actually raped our land and raped our people down there in southern part of Mexico. Those were the eyes of the Spainards. They had blonde hair like blue eyes. He also have what you call a balding. A balding was actually a disease as well that the Spainards, the Europeans, have brought over to us as a people. Now he said that they start businesses, and you know why? He said because they have help. Let me see if I can play that part back again. Let me see if I can play it again. Hold on.
Always trying to fight each other, always trying to put each other down. Y'all need to work together, like us Hispanics do. That's the difference between Hispanics and black people. That's why a Hispanic starts a business. Most of the time, he's successful because he's not doing it all by himself. He's got help.
Okay. He's not doing it all by himself. He did not lie about that. So we're going to talk about that. We, as what you call black people, we know about the government loans that the government gives y'all for so much equipment and lawn care equipment and all this other equipment they give to what you call Hispanics tax free. We know about this. So we know that you guys have help. Fortunately, us, as you say, call black people, nah, we don't have that help. And then, so moving past that, let's go to what he said. We don't stick together. Okay, we don't stick together. I'm about to show you this. Let's break this down. We don't stick together as a people. We need to stick together. How long? Let me show how much we stick together as a people and why they're afraid of us of being together. Why are they afraid of the so-called, as he like to say, black people stick together? But he said we don't stick together, right? How many wars has the Spanish been in besides when they we're gonna talk about that when they fought the Spainards when they came in to South America, and we as a people had to fight off the Spaniards. But what we did is we fought off as much as we could, but a lot of them took allies with the Spaniards, and this is why we have the pale face and the blue eye Aboriginals that took in and brought upon allies with them. But they say we don't stick together. But look at this. Check this out. So, with that being said, San Miguel de Guaple slave revolution, 1526. We don't stick together. Miguel de Guaple is a former Spanish colony founded in 1526 by Lucas Vasquez de Alien. It was the third settlement in North America. Okay, it was a Spain. I don't know why they say Spanish. Spaniard, North America of Mexico in the early 1500s. The Spaniards were conducting expedition to the area known as South Carolina, Georgia, to kidnap Native Americans, talking about us, as slaves. 1521, wealthy planter, lawyer, magistrate Lucas Vasco de Alien dispatched an expedition led by Francisco Gordillo. So these are all the Spaniards to the Bahamas to capture natives. And Gordillo returned with 70 what they call Indians. Alien took a recently baptized Indian with him to Spain to speak to the court counselor about his homeland and people, as well as tales of valuable gems found in the region. After meeting with King Allen, he received a royal patent giving him permission. In April 25th, 1520, Alien hired Pedro Dino, who set sail with 2 boats and 60 men to explore the new region. When Quadro returned successfully, Allen began assemble a crew and selected passengers for the impending new settlement. The fleet consisted of 6 ships, approximately 6,700 people. Supplies, livestock, include pigs and everything else. So they basically went over to Bahamas and whatever capturing, they're coming back 100 enslaved Africans from previous expeditions and trade. On August 9th, 1526, the fleet lost its flagship when it struck a sandbar and sank off the coast of South Carolina. The court interpreter and other units brought along as guides deserted the fleet and escaped into the woods. After building a replacement ship, Allen and his fleet moved 200 miles south. Upon landing, immediately began building houses and a church and settlement and Christian San Miguel de Miguel, sometimes called San Miguel de Guapi, reference to the local Gual tribe. The settlers quickly suffered from dysentery, hunger, cold, and an Indian attack. So they banded together, and uh, the Aboriginals there got together and performed. Let me see. Oh man, my throat. Performed an attack against the Spainards. So that's one. Let's go back here. Now we're gonna talk about. Let's bring in about. We got Rosewood. Now Rosewood, we was basically uh, Rosewood. We was basically had our own everything, our own libraries, coffee shops, tailor shops, schools, all these things. Before the cry Karen had came through and said a black man assaulted her, and what they did was in Rosewood, if you look the story up, they actually started rioting and everything else. They wanted to kill that person who had attacked them, but the brothers banded together and said, no, it's not gonna happen. Let's go back to saying we don't stick together. The ex-soldiers from the veteran war band together, got all their little gear up, and came down there and said, "Nah, that's not gonna happen." That was that was Black Wall Street. Now Rosewood was the same thing. Karen claimed rape, and then they try to tear up the whole town. You know, Rosewood was another prestigious town that we had everything. We had our own schools, our own wood shops, our own, everything here. On some places in Black Wall Street, they said we even we had our own banks, our own tailor shops, all this stuff that we already had band together. You know what I'm saying? But when they seen that, they didn't want that, so they had to destroy that. How many uh, uh, homes? How many cities have they destroyed, or what you call Hispanic people? How many cities over here have they destroyed, other than when they took over uh, the southern part of Mexico? And that's our brothers was down there, and we pretty much gave in. But in here, this northern part of America, we're doing a lot of fighting. You know, we have. Let's go back here. Let's go back here. Let's see, because we are presently fighting these individuals on all types of levels, you know. So they got the San Miguel, they got the Gloucester County conspiracy, you got the Bacon Rebellion. That was in 1676. The New York City Slave Uprising, 1712. The Stone Rebellion, 1739. See, all these are uprisings that you can actually look at. And in order for to have an uprising, you will have to actually have somebody working together, banding together. So we're not really banding together for to get housing or a car or anything like that. We banding together for our freedom, for our life. If you look up here and you look at this, Andrews, I'm not going to go back through all these on how many times that we had to band together. Then one of the most famous ones is the Nat Turner Revolt, when he just went over there, pretty much started killing the slave owners. The slave revolt in the Cherokee Nation, 1842, Cincinnati riots, 18. I mean, you can go all the way up to the Detroit riots, the New York City riots. This is us banding together, coming together for what? Just to be a human being. Y'all coming together and you talking about coming together to be able to look at a car. I never looked at a Mexican and say, hey man, look at his car. When I pretty much look at you guys, I be thinking like, are you part of the cartel? The cartel, one of the ruthless things people you can see. They kill everything, So I never look at them in a jealous way or anything else. Why? Because I know our history. We have a history of banding together. Why you think they spend billions of dollars to keep us apart? They're not spending billions of dollars to keep the Mexicans apart. They are. We are the threat, not you. You're not the threat. We're the target. We decide the dance. We decide the music. We decide the culture. Everything has to come through us. Okay, so let me explain to some this brother. Let me explain to how you see how this brother look, right? Let me show you this. You see how you look. This is how we. This how they look now. Let's see here. Let me change it up. So this is how they look now. Okay, this is how you know. He said, he what he say? I'm Hispanic. I'm Mexican. You got the blue eyes. You got the pale skin. Let me tell you. Let me show you how. So this is their offsprings. This is the Spainards' offsprings talking to you. These people have what you call a Patty Hearst syndrome. The Hispanic nation is the only nation that I know that have fallen in love with their oppressors. They have fallen in love with the people who have raped and killed our ancestors. These people have. You talk to them and you talk to them. I'm Hispanic. You see, why y'all can't be like us? We don't want to be like y'all. We don't. We want to be like your ancestors, the ones that fought. That's who we want to be. We don't want to be like y'all. Let me show you how y'all used to look. Let me show you. Hold on. Let me show you this. Let me show you how y'all used to look. Let me show you this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. As the guy said, watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Let me show you how y'all used to look. Let's see here. I don't know if I can bring it up. You see that? Yeah. There you go. There you go. There you go. See? This is how y'all used to look. See, on the left, you see the headdress, the headdress. This is how I don't like to say y'all. I want to say this is how we used to look. Because I'm not gonna let them divide us and cause because that's what they want. This is how we used to look. Because we was brought, we control, we was all over this whole entire country. This is how we used to look. But as you see, we are opening and welcoming people, and we welcome them. Look at it. We talking. You got this one in the middle, but you see the paleness, see the darkness. Okay. I don't know if I could bring up another one, but let me see if I could bring up another one. I don't think I could. Hold on. Let's see if I could bring up another one. I wish I could bring this one up. I don't know if it's gonna let me. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna see if I can show you one more if it's gonna let me do it. But we were melanated people. You know, we was melanated. So look at this right here. Watch this. Look at that. See? See? This is how y'all used to look. This is how y'all used to look. You see that? See how dark? And see the Spainers. See, there go with the whip. Dig in, dig in. Look at the Spainers. See it? Oh, look right there in the middle. What is he holding up? Don't he got a cross in his hand? See, this is what they brought you. They brought you religion. Look at them. They're like a thumb down there at the bottom there. But yeah, this is how you used to look. Used to be of dark skin complexion people until the great sellout. I want to say it's a sellout takeover. However it went, it had to be in some type of agreements for that mass amount of what you call of our people to turn that color. Uh, like I said, I mean, don't give us advice. We we're working on something. We're moving. We're not. This revolution will not be televised because guess what? We tried the Rosewood. We tried the Black Wall Street. As you see, all the revolutions. So we fighting. We fighting. You know, let's go. Let's go look at the list one more again, so you can see that we're not focused on your rims and your you know, we already know how as you say, you get help because we get help. He wasn't lying. He wasn't lying. He get help. They get help, all right. They get government assistance because the Spainards, which are there's three people that went out to conquer the entire world. That's the British, the French, and the Spainards. Okay, all right. So we still have the black. Look. They got Black Lives Matter up here. Y'all people's up here. Then look, all up to the recent lynches in the United States. How many lynches, boy? So we up here fighting for our lives. Old riot, Mississippi, old Mississippi riot, 1962, 1967. Oscar Grant Oakland protest, 2009 to 2011. Baltimore protests and riots, 2015. Man, we ain't think about no damn rims and tires and cars. We out here trying to fight for our lives. So, with that being said, I want to end it up. Let us work this. Let us move this how we move it. I mean, the thing about it is, for someone to give us advice on a mechanism that we created. We created the computer. We created the phone. Black people created all this stuff, but we got people giving us advice on device that we created. Make it make sense. I'm out of here. Hey, yo, like, share, subscribe to the channel, man. And to the other nations, man, we don't need y'all advice. If you're gonna send us advice, don't use our device that we created to give it to us. Send a smoke signal or something like that. And other than that, man, we don't need y'all advice. Trust me. We got this. We got everything moving. Everything moving. And our enemies know that we got everything under control. Hey man, y'all continue loving one another. And like I said, I love the brother as well. You know what I'm saying? You just got to you got to teach them. You got to redirect them. You know what I'm saying? It's just a teaching moment for them. All right. All right. So again, I'm Doe Shayla Legend. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. You hear me?